Alright guys, this is Derek Brooker doing my Team Trilogy in the bag. Don't really have anybody available right now to record it for me, so I'm going to do this myself. We're going to start with my Mini. It's a DD Glow Mini. Had this thing since I started disc golfing back in August 2013. Then we got the Judge. Original stock stamp Judge. Mainly use this for anti-approach shots and things like that. I used to putt with it, kind of gone away from it in favor of the Shield. This is a medium Shield stock stamp. It's actually double stamped. I have some stock stamps, but in testing I didn't want to tear those up yet, so I'm using this for approach shots when I want it to really stick, because my main approach is the hard Shield, and if I'm approaching with this, a lot of times I get a skip. So when I really want it to stick, I go to the medium. When I don't, I go to the hard. And I also putt with that. I carry a separate one for putting just because I don't like to ding the crap out of them. Alright, next we're going to drivers. This is my headwind driver. It's also my main flick. I don't do a lot of flicking. I'm not the greatest at it. But when I do, I use the Villain for longer shots. And shorter shots, I use the Felon, which you'll see here in a bit. Big Annies. Got a nice bolt. John Doggett die for me. It's my Annie shot. And then I'm also carrying a bolt as one of my main drivers. Tailwinds, things like that. Obviously, you get too much wind, headwind, this gets really flippy, so I don't want to use it for that. Any kind of crosswind, light headwinds, I use the Sorcerer. It's an awesome disc. It's a Wonder Nut die. If I get real good tailwinds, I love the Air King. I can put this thing up and it'll sail a good 350, 360, which I know isn't a lot for many of you, but for me that's really good. And then my last actual driver is a Havoc. I don't really have a great reason for still having this in my bag, except that I used to love it. It used to be my go-to driver, and I just cannot bring myself to pull it out of the bag for some reason. Fairways. This is one of the first Trilogy discs I ever had in my bag. It's a Stag. This thing's getting beat in pretty good. It'll hold an Annie for a while before it slightly fades out of it. This is by far the best fairway driver I think I've ever thrown. I love this thing. For Annie type fairways, I've got an Underworld. It's a great disc. I can also roll it if I need to. Another Wonder Nut. It's the first run Felon. This is my main flick when I don't want to get quite as far. It's also something I use for headwind approaches and things like that when, again, I don't want to get just crazy distance. I carry two of those because if I ever lost one, I'd be in a jam. And then the greatest utility disc I've ever thrown, Trident. I use this for tomahawks, Scooby putts, things like that. I love this disc. Now, mid-ranges. Got a Fluid Truth that I'm just working with. This really hasn't made a permanent spot in the bag yet. It is a great disc. I do like it, but it's kind of overlapped for me, and I'm not sure it's something I need. My main mid's a Verdict. Used to be a Truth, but this Verdict's gotten beat in to where it's a lot like a stable Truth. And my Truth that I've had, this is the oldest disc in my bag. As you can see, it's all beat to crap, but it's become beat in to where it's more like, honestly, like a Claymore kind of. It'll hold an Annie line, it'll fly straight, it'll do whatever I want it to do. And so these two have kind of just beat down to where they're taking the place of another disc now. And then I carry Opto Claymore, and I'm working with the Gold Line Claymore. I haven't decided if this is going to stay in my bag yet. I've actually worked a little with the recycled and the Frost as well, but these two are currently in the bag. Main reason I carry these is the Gold Line, like I said, I'm just working with it right now. The Opto, the main reason I carry it is because if I get in a situation where I don't want to lose that truth that I've had forever, the Claymore will do the same job. So I carry both those. Other mids, I have two more mids. Got a Tursus, which will do crazy annies for me. I really don't use it for that much anymore because the truth's beat it enough that I can use it. But rollers, this thing, wow, I mean, this thing will roll forever, and it does great rollers, and I can get it to break right at the end. Perfect for like dog legs and things like that, where I got to get under low windows and I've got a good surface to roll on. I love this disc. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely do that. And the last one was a Secret Santa gift. This is my baby boy, who's now going to be 3. I have 2 copies of this now. Somebody sent me one for Secret Santa so I could bag one, and I am going to do just that. Hopefully one day it'll get beat into the point of my other truth, but for now I'm guessing it's going to fly a lot like my beat-in verdict. I have not gotten to take it out for a test spin yet, but even if it doesn't get thrown a lot, it will always be in my bag. So anyway, that's what I got. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.